India in general and Hinduism that can be correctly referred to as Sanatan Dharma is extremely regressive, patriarchal and dismissive of women. This is something I and you have been taught in our textbooks. An exaggerated idea of patriarchy, misogyny and sexism among Hindus, that is the followers of Sanatan Dharma, has been propagated by the left liberal cabal since decades. And now it seems that these nation-hating anti-Hindu fringes have penetrated the international organizations as well. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I'm here to make an expose that Pakistan is more women-friendly than India. Are you surprised? So was I when I came across a recent study of the World Bank. A recent study of the World Bank titled Reshaping Social Norma about Gender, a Way Forward has made some bizarre remarks regarding women's participation in the labor workforce. The study was focused on some South Asian nations like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka and the Maldives. The study, first in a very informative tone, suggests that the uneven recovery from the pandemic has left the South Asian countries with multiple policy changes which are further exacerbated by the impact of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. However, slowly explaining about the gender inequalities, required changes in tax regimes, among others, the report slowly furthers an agenda to demean India in general and Hindus in specific. In the report, the World Bank attempts to draw parallel between economic development and women's participation in the labor force, and itself goes on to further demolish the aforementioned idea by stating that in South Asia, the relationship is quite complex. Here, the prime target was India, and in order to target India, the report went to compare the data of India with that of Pakistan and Bangladesh. Yes, you heard it right. The report summarized that economic development corresponded with a rise in women's participation in workforce in countries like Bangladesh and even Pakistan. However, in case of India, the women participation only increased up to a limit. To your surprise, while comparing the trends in India's female labor force participation with respect to economic growth, no reasons have been provided. As per the print, Maurizio Usolo, lead economist at the World Bank's South Asia office, blamed the conservative social norms of India as a reason for this phenomenon and furthered that restrictive social norms act as barriers to women's engagement in the labor market. While another economist, Alice Evans, says that India is caught in a patrilineal trap. While for the researchers as well as these economists, no such claims were made about Islamic nations like Pakistan and Bangladesh. Are they living in a myth that Bangladesh and Pakistan are more women-friendly than India? Or is this a target pointed towards that Hindus are patriarchal whereas Islamists are not? While these Goras from the Western world keep on making unsolicited remarks, here it seems that they need a lesson on the history of India and its civilization. Years before Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Gautam Buddha began to propagate their religious teachings, the universe was as extinct as it is today. It has been acknowledged that the Hindu civilization, or the Indus Valley civilization as the West prefers to call it, was the most vibrant and scientific civilization that has ever emerged on this earth. The curses that have become a practice among the Indians have been gifted by the Islamic and Christian invaders, be it the caste system, dowry or parda. In the same manner, gender roles have been a concept of the West, and in ancient scriptures are filled with rights and dignity of the women. The civilization state of India was unaware of the concept of patriarchy or patrilineal society before the cultural genocide committed by foreign invaders. World Bank and its likes should thus refrain from lecturing India on these subjects.